light. Checking for traffic. I think we can go. Not really following the rules of the road, but I'm using the rules of safety of my bodily harm. So I get off this road. Here we turn in to the MDOT park and ride, which is also the entrance to North Bay Park. I'll downshift and relax with the car behind us. Morning. All right. Now we're in the North Bay parking lot, getting onto the path again, and the steepest part of our ride is going downhill. See if I have the skills to stay on my bike. Even though it says walk your bike. It's a nice part of the park, heavily shaded, with the water all around here. As we approach Ford Lake, probably a lot of mosquitoes. Hopefully I can't hit a moving target. Good morning. Up on your left. All right.
Sorry?
It's all right. Good morning. Now we're on the boardwalk. It's also right behind the 5th green at Eagle Crest. It's tough to see a glimpse of it during the summer months, but we'll be coming up right up the ramp to the boardwalk up here that we call the bridges. Good morning. See, it's filled with lily pads. Lots of fisher people like this area. It's a nice view though. We're now over 5 miles into the trek, and I would say we're just over the halfway point. Off to the side there, you can see number 4 green of Eagle Crest along par 3. Morning.
Hi.
Oh, up over the bridge. Could call this Goose Island. A lot of geese on this one. Back heading north a little bit. We'll head there until we get alongside I-94. Morning. Photographer shooting something of nature. So this is, you can take, avoid the bridges, make your trek around the lake a little shorter, where I turned right to go up onto the ramp to the bridges. If you stayed straight or left, you feel like I'm in a play with birds flying around. Lost my thought there. Was you can go through the wooded area. We're about to join back up with the wooded area right over this bridge. What's the alternate route? We're alongside 94 now. You can probably pick up the noise. We're on what we call Iron Bridge. Back over the Huron River, which feeds into Ford Lake. And I-94 is over this fence on the left for a short span. And we start following close to the lake for most of the rest of the ride. We're now at mile 5.5. Whoa, grueling up. All right. We're now at the other side of North Bay Park. Seems like all of our parks, many of them have a couple different distinct sides. This one comes, you can get in off of Grove Road, this side, near the old YCUA wastewater treatment plant that's been removed years ago. But we're gonna have a pretty steep pedal to get up this hill to Grove Road. So I'm going to downshift so I can try to stay on the bike. Still more steepness to go. This is where Grove Road crosses over 94, kind of southbound. I'm still heading east a bit. And the lake's over there. And at this point, we're back to another relaxing spot. That's right. Recharge the batteries while we go downhill. So there's actually more hills here than you think. Like the bluffs of the water. So much for the downhill. This is the border, counties border to border, as you can see by the map there. Eventually, the hope is to get this all the way to Rawsonville Road, the Washtenaw-Wayne County line. This path here was just put in late last summer, fall, from a grant from MDOT, Department of Transportation, and the Southeastern Council, Michigan Council of Governments, SEMCOG. There is a bike lane on this road as well, as you can see. For my sake, if I was riding in a race, I would use that. But for the leisure ride like this, I'm going to be using the path, new path. So there's the lake there. We're going by cliffs, condo communities. This gets a lot of use from people at the cliffs and residents that live along here. A lot of walkers. That last park, North Bay, you could choose that to be your starting point for this ride around. Just mark your mileage differently. You could go the east side or west. Hello. Nice new ramps. Smooth transition. Another person waiting. Slight uphill. Nice flowers there. Plant material. Makes it look nice. Now Ford Lake is still on the right. I'm traveling eastbound on the south side of Grove now, and the lake will be, you'll see up here, there's a little lookout area on the other side of this guardrail. It drops off significantly to the lake. There's the lookout. Nice view of the lake and the island. Okay, now we're at Loon Feather Point Park, Township Park, that again, you may choose to start your ride here, park your car and just come on out the drive and jump on right here. I recommend going around the lake in a clockwise fashion. Just seems like the hills are, the worst hills are downhill when you go in this direction. Okay, we're past the park. Rock and roll. Some of these driveways are blind spots, so if you're really wanting to ride fast, you should do it out in the road. People pulling out of driveways, remember, don't always check the sidewalks. They look at the road because they don't want to get hit by a car. So you're more apt to be seen out on the road than if you're riding on the path or sidewalk. You notice I refer to this as a path. It looks like a sidewalk because it's concrete, but the price difference between concrete and asphalt was not that much at the time this was put in. Here comes another tight spot for space between the road and the lake.